Welcome back. I'm Wavepunk, and this is day 365 of producing for a year. We did it. We made it through it. I have done the production here, and I will show you guys what I did to complete this original mix of Baby Blue. I think the track is done. I'll briefly talk through the changes I made here today, and then I'll play the track all the way through at the end of the video. If you've been following along, we have this little section where we kind of make the piece a lot more intimate. This piece has a very, very big, expansive sound. Lots of reverb all over the place, and this section doesn't not have reverb, but it does start with this sort of sound where it's much more tight and it's supposed to be this contrast, supposed to help your ear kind of like have this section pop out and go like, oh, what's going on here? And the one thing that I felt like it was kind of boring because the percussion was exactly the same as the percussion in the other sections of the track, just without the kick drum. And so I thought, you know, we should put some other like percussion thing. And I kept on kind of like hearing this like sort of like groovy sort of tabla, like Indian drum style sound in this. And I went and found this sample that I then flipped into this sound. We kind of like chopped it up in a few spots to make it like, you know. So it's just little bits of differences there. And it's pretty heavily processed. If I turn off all the processing, you get a pretty different sort of... the most notable thing is probably the noise gate that's giving us some little pockets of silence, an EQ that's helping kind of just make it into the top frequencies. And then this guy here is actually taking out the side. This is a very wide sound. You look in the little like radar looking thing down there, all that green that's going out, that's all sounds in the edges. So this is an EQ just on the sides that we slowly bring the sides in. Over here it doesn't bother me, but when it's over in this section, it really feels like that sound is really notably like wider than the rest of the sounds. And then a shaper box that has some phaser stepping, and then also like a hi-hat sort of sound that I added onto it just to kind of fill in the top end, which gives us this sort of sound. Slowly gets wider. And then on the build, same sound but with a big echo. Pretty good sound, right? There's a few things we did add to this drop. I had a friend saying like, I feel like I want it to be more washy. And I was like, well, you know, we did make this little drum hit sound for other sections of the piece. Well, you just heard it there in this drop section. In this build. A little ba-boom. Kind of like, it has a lot of space to it. So it's very, very, it's not super bassy. There is a fundamental down there around, you know, like 50 hertz or so, but really what you're hearing there is kind of like the wash on the top of it with the big reverb. So I took just that bomb, just the one hit, not that da-da, just the bomb. I took that and put it just on the initial drop here, and it does kind of obfuscate the like hit of the kick that's like punching through, but I think that I kind of agree with him that like having it be this kind of big like boom expansion outwards, comes an explosion of sound here. I think it does help a lot, especially you turn it off here versus there's almost like some thunder in the background. So that'll be a pretty, I think that helps a lot. And I put that also at the beginning of our first drop. So those are nice little effects there. The other big change here from previous times is I went through and just added some sort of fill after every kind of, they're not 8 bars. I think that I probably should have like done this. I don't know. These are really long sections. Probably every 16 bars or so, we put in a fill here, just to help change it up. I did it all the fills in this first section over here for this first drop, and then I just literally copy and pasted all this over here. So it's kind of the same, but it does, I think, help make each of these sections stand out in a nice way. There's a few other like mixing things to kind of get this all locked into place, and in general, I think it's pretty good. I think we're in a good spot here. So for the conclusion of the 365-day challenge, this is Baby Blue, the original mix. Its debut on the channel. You can find it on SoundCloud and the link down below. Hope you enjoy.
It's surprising, it's amazing, it's a wonder all the places you go, and no one knows how you're sowing, how you're growing, how you cultivate a world brand new, and baby blue. But I do.
And that's it, folks. We did it. 365 days of producing every day for a year. Woo! Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the time. If you want to know how that track was made, there's like, I don't know, probably 20 videos on the channel of kind of like building it from first step to today. So it's been a lot of fun. There will be another video coming later in probably a few days from now on how on the whole journey, 365 days of producing, what I learned, kind of a summary video. If you've got any questions that you want me answered on the video, you can put them down below. Maybe I'll get to them. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll do a Q&A or something like that. But this was mainly something I did for myself, so I really enjoyed the process. I'm going to keep producing. This channel is not going to end here at the end of this challenge. And yeah, hope you guys stick around for what's to come. Thank you all so much for watching. That's all for today. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Let's go! Woo! Yeah.